Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin had a long and turbulent relationship that is full of ups downs and public drama. Due to their appearances on Love and Hip Hop, the couple initially became well known. Families, scandals, and other external factors have all been issues for New York. A major change occurred when Chrissy recently announced that she was terminating the 15-year partnership. However, when things heated up during a recent incident involving Brooke Bailey and Jim Jones' Chrissy, their story took an unexpected turn. Jim Jones and Brooke Bailey were spotted together arriving at a fancy hotel restaurant late at night, where the argument reportedly escalated from verbal to physical. Chrissy had been eating there by herself, so she was taken aback. Chrissy initially kept her distance from the couple, focusing on her meal and maintaining that the drama was unrelated, witnesses said. This was the first time Chrissy and Jim had met in person since she announced her breakup, so it seemed sense that. As the emotions between the ex-couple increased, Chrissy tried to remain calm and ignore Jim's presence, but when she chose to leave the venue while packing, things quickly got out of control. Soon after their split, Chrissy shared a mysterious Instagram post that said, "The best way to predict your future is to create it." Jim strongly echoed this statement. Witnesses claim that Jim, given the emotional substance of the post, a straightforward affirmation of her newly discovered freedom after the breakup, she made fun of Chrissy's attempts to end their relationship while saying it in a sarcastic way. Chrissy was clearly offended by the jeering, according to sources. Jim's behavior sounded rude when Chrissy attempted to leave the restaurant after a fight, which made the already awful situation worse. Insiders testify that the incident caused a significant degree of disturbance, even though the specifics of what happened are still unknown. Witnesses claim that Chrissy became enraged by Jim's disrespectful behavior, leading to a heated verbal argument between the two. There have been several reports that the argument became heated and even turned physical during time. Tensions were running high by then, but venue staff stepped in to defuse the situation. According to reports, Chrissy was observed leaving the hotel in exasperation, but Jim remained and continued to eat supper with Brooke Bailey as if nothing had happened. The brawl quickly went viral on social media, evoking strong reactions from both fans and detractors. To voice their disapproval of Jim's behavior and to support Chrissy's choice to break up with him, fans rushed to websites like X, formerly Twitter, and Instagram. Chrissy's decision to depart after 15 years was cited by many as evidence of her personal development. Jim was chastised by some for disregarding Chrissy's boundaries, while another claimed that his continual immaturity was demonstrated by his ridiculing of her comments. Some expressed their skepticism by stating, for example, "These two love dramas, they'll be back together by next week." The argument only got more heated as rumors started to spread about Jim's connection to Brooke Bailey. Many conjectured that Chris' attendance at Brooke's supper had increased his annoyance. Somebody else said, "She should have left him years ago. This is what happens when you remain too long." Concerns of their purported love affair following the fight, Chrissy hasn't said much, other than a few cryptic tweets that seem to validate her decision to move on without Jim. The original sentence was one post that fans thought particularly moving. On social media, the saying, "the best way to predict your future is to create it," has become well known and has come to represent empowerment and power. Many individuals have been impacted by Chrissy's journey of self-discovery and liberation, especially those who have followed her relationship with Jim throughout the years. Her decision to stop their lengthy, widely reported relationship makes a strong message about putting mental and emotional health first. Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin's relationship has been anything from typical over the years they've been together. Faced several obstacles such as public criticism and interference from family members, especially Mama Jones, Jim's mother. One of their most memorable moments was when Chrissy bravely proposed to Jim, defying gender norms. However, because it never happened, viewers were forced to speculate about their relationship's future based only on their appearances on. Chrissy publicly acknowledged Jim's hesitancy to commit to the couple's marriage, while Hip Hop, Marriage Boot Camp, and Family Reunion Love provided additional understanding of their issues. Their journey has always been an interesting, if tumultuous, plot because dynamic has always been dramatic, with fervent highs and heartbreaking lows. Fans are left wondering what lies ahead as the aftermath of this most recent incident fades. Pertains to each and every party. Will Jim try to make amends with Chrissy, or will he keep pursuing Brooke Bailey for the time being? Chrissy makes it apparent that she would no longer put up with the volatility that characterized her relationship with Jim by focusing on her own development and well-being. Instead of addressing the incident directly, Jim has left supporters wondering about. It's unclear if he would accept responsibility for his mistakes and try to make amends, despite the fact that his acts at the dinner seem to indicate a lack of sorrow. The most recent event involving Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin serves as a reminder of both the difficulties of love heartbreak and Chrissy's personal development. Ending a 15-year romance requires more than just dumping your sweetheart. It also requires. As people continue to comment on the drama that is playing out, it is becoming more and more obvious that Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin's story is far from over. However, Jim's behavior consistently raises questions about whether he is ready to change or if he will stick with his current routine. The years spent and the strong emotional bonds. Because of their public ups and downs, it's difficult to say whether these two will ever completely close this terrible chapter of their lives. Reconciliation may yet be possible, according to some, while others think Chrissy is strongly committed to her new path, which emphasizes independence and self-improvement. Jim's erratic behavior, which includes his conversations with Brooke Bailey and his disrespect for what Chrissy has said in public. There will be closure, but it will also take a specific form. For the time being, will there be calm or more surprising turns? Chrissy's determination to move on, live her own life, and let go of the poison continues to enthrall anything can happen fans, but in a world where emotions are running high and history is complex. Each step in the journey of Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin, since their erratic relationship frequently takes unexpected turns after 15 years of emotional highs and lows, it's difficult to say whether this chapter will indeed mark the conclusion of their adventure or just another turnabout. Both have demonstrated that public outrage or reconciliation can occur at any time, leaving their audiences in suspense. Given the high level of tension and Brooke Bailey's presence, it is obvious that more drama may potentially develop. Jim and Chrissy's relationship appears to be far from resolved, so be on the lookout.